What's going on, YouTube? I know I've been sort of following a guide, and I said that this episode would be continued on from the last episode when I hit 35 woodcutting, but I'm about to hit a not really important milestone, but I think it's a cool milestone. I'm about to hit total level 100 with this oak log. There we go, 32 fire making and 100 total level. So I think that's really cool. It's kind of a first easy milestone. Once I start getting up into 1,000 total levels, they'll probably be more interesting, but thought what better way to start off a video than a total level update. So I'm gonna keep doing this until I hit 35 woodcutting as planned, and I will see you guys then. So I tried to record this once, but my throat like died. I don't know what happened, but I got 35 woodcutting, and the next step is to go up into Arty and start training thieving. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this inventory of logs for some sick fire making experience. But then I'm gonna meet you guys in Arty or Ardoin or Ardugna or Ardugne. I don't know how everyone chooses to say it. Everyone chooses to say it a different way. I just call it Arty because it's easier. But see you guys in a sec. Just in case anyone notices this and asks, I went to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna pick up these ashes because I left my account logged in before I head on over to Arty. In case someone is keeping really close tabs on my bank and inventory and stuff. So just thought I'd let you know. That's where that is where the ashes came from, and my OBS just told me that it skipped frames. I don't know what that means. Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out when I edit the video, but it's fine. So yep, now I'm going to Arty. So the next step, once you're in Arty, is to get 25 thieving, taking, I immediately got caught. Is he good? I don't know. Is to get 25 thieving, I'm just gonna hop up. 25 thieving through cakes and silk. So he says to make sure that you get at least 100 cakes in the bank. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with cakes because it seems like everyone is stealing from silk. I don't know why, but there are people in like every world. Pretty sure that guy doesn't like it when I steal stuff too, so I gotta hop again. But anyway, 25 thieving, at least 100 cakes with cake and silk. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet you when you've hit 25. With this stealing of the baker's goods, I have just hit. Okay, no I haven't. He's being a bitch. Go away. Go away. Well, I guess while I'm here, if you have a main, you can set up a cannon there and kill all of them, so you don't have to deal with it. I didn't do that because, I don't know, I'm lazy. There we go, 20 thieving. So now we can steal from silk stalls, and you can pickpocket ham followers. That's kind of cool, I guess. But now we're moving on to silk, because I have over 100 cakes in the bank like he told me to get. So following it to a T, I'm just gonna go ahead and steal from this until 25 thieving. So once I get 25, I will be back. One more piece of silk, and there we go. We have hit 25 thieving. And don't mind me, the music was on when this clip started. You're seeing things. I put the music on just because, I don't know, I like having background noise while I talk. It makes it easier, I think, and it makes it easier to listen to, I think, when it's not just talking. You got a little something in the background going on. My phone is going off also. Even more background noise. Perfect. I'm just going to finish this inventory, and the next step in the guide is to go ahead and do sheep herder. So again, like with Monk's Friend, I'm not going to actually do the quest in the video. I'll just link a quest guide. And then for the 100 coins that you need, the guide says go ahead and sell 6 cakes to the general store for the 100 coins. And you start sheep herder right here, and then the general store is right there. So once I'm done with these, I'm just gonna go bank it all and then go sell some cakes and do sheep herder. But I will just go ahead and finish this off quick, and I'll see you then. As you can see, I sold 6 cakes, got 105 coins, and then we're gonna go ahead and go up here. And this is the guy who gives you the quest for sheep herder, one of the easiest quests in the games. Well, I guess there are 2 games, RuneScape 3 and this one. But that's not what I meant to say. It's one of the easiest quests in the games. There's nothing wrong with any of the sheep AI or anything about this. It's just all perfect. Okay, so here, go ahead and start the quest by talking to this guy. Like I said, I'm not going to do a guide. I'll have a link in the description for a guide of the quest if you need one. It's pretty straightforward. If you've done it before, you probably don't need an actual video. I just look it up on the wiki is what I do, if you want a little tip. But anyway, go ahead and do sheep herder, and I'll meet you back here. There we go. Sheep herder quest completed. We were rewarded with 4 quest points and 3,100 gold. Now, I'm glad I got that gold there, because the next part of the step actually tells me to bring the gold, and I was really confused because I had no gold and I thought I did something wrong. But nope, it was just you get it from the quest. Alright, so now the next step is to take out your gold, which we already have. I didn't know I had that on. You don't need the Ghost Speak amulet for this. You'll need it later and for a lot of quests. We don't need it now. So you take out the gold, and then you should have a small, yep, right there, small fishing net. And we're gonna go ahead and do Sea Slug. And I actually don't know where you start Sea Slug, but I'm pretty sure it's right there. But if it's not there, I will correct that information. If it is there, I'll meet you when I'm there. For Sea Slug, it says I'll need a swamp paste. The guy didn't tell me to take out a swamp paste, but I'm gonna bring the one that we bought from Port Khazard just in case we can't get one during this quest, because I'm here and I figure why not. So if you don't watch the entire video before using it as a guide, if you use it as a guide, don't go without the swamp paste. Just take it. It's not worth walking. We don't got stamina potions yet, or graceful, or any agility levels. It's awful, but just thought I'd mention that so you don't go up shit creek without a paddle, as they say. Anyway, I already started it because I didn't know about swamp paste thing, so I was up shit creek. But anyway, I got the swamp paste now. For the quest, you talk to her to start it. I'm gonna go ahead and start the quest, and when I am done, or if there's something significant that I need to mention, I will be back. When you're on the port thing for Sea Slug, go ahead and walk to the east, and you can go ahead and fish from one of these spots. Oh, don't pick up this. Oh. God dang it. Don't touch the sea slugs either, like I just did on accident, because there's no warning or anything. Anyway, go ahead and fish that. It's for a medium task in the Arty area, so might as well get that out of the way early. So, yep, on to the quest. Sea Slug quest has been completed. 1 quest point, 7,000 fishing XP, and oyster pearls. So that's useful. All the way to 24 fishing. I did not expect. I didn't know it would give me that much or that many levels. The next part of the quest is to go ahead and buy an inventory of sardine from the fish shop in Witch Haven. Which I believe this is just Witch Haven right here. Yeah, Witch Haven. So where would the shop be? There's the shop. Okay, so go ahead, go through here. I'm really hoping, since there's no bank nearby, that when he says an inventory, he just means as much as you can get. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the raw shrimps, though. We probably don't need that anymore. Yeah, we probably don't need any of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy raw sardines. Perfect. And then now we're gonna go ahead and go back to Artie and sell the silk at the silk stall. And it's also, I feel like I should mention, I stole from this one, but you can sell it here because it's closer to the bank. I stole from the one up there because there were no, it was a lot easier to steal from because there are less guards up there. And I only got attacked like once from 20 to 25 thieving. So go ahead and sell it here. And then once you sell all of your silk, or don't sell it all. I lied. Keep 10 silk. But go ahead, sell silk, keep 10, and then go ahead and, or then I will be back to you when I do that and you do that, and we will move on together, or you'll just keep watching it because you're watching it for my progression of my Iron Man, which I don't really know why you would. It's just another Iron Man. I mean, it's a red emblem, but that was cool years ago, or a year ago, I don't know, whenever it came out. It's not cool anymore, but I'm still doing it. Or I'm not still doing it, I just started doing it. Because, you know, why do things when they're popular? You know? When you can do them when no one cares anymore. Anyway, this is a long clip. I'm done talking now. Sell the silk, keep 10, go. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to sell the silk for the best price in case you have never sold silk before. You go ahead and talk to him and be like 120, and he's gonna be like, what? No way, this is way too much, but I'll give you 50. And then you're like, listen here, dipshit, give me 60. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll buy my friend's silk from over there and buy it here, because supply and demand. I don't know. Oh, the music's not on. I don't know how long the music's been off for, but I'm sure no one misses the music because you just get to listen to my silky smooth voice instead. What a weird double click. Anyway, that's how you sell silk. I'm gonna keep selling. Don't forget, keep 10. See you in a sec. Once you've sold all of your silk, you should have at least 10,000 gold. Go ahead and walk just southwest here. There's an estate agent. You talk to him, and you're gonna go ahead and buy yourself a house. Do you want to buy a starter house? Yes, please. And then there you go. You've got your house. It is located in Remington, and you can go ahead and start construction. He gives you a construction guide. Don't know if you have to read it or anything, but might as well read it. That's a long book. Alright, anyway, next step. I'm just going to go ahead and walk to the general store, and I'll see you there. Once you get to the general store, you're going to go ahead and buy a rope, 5 vials of, well, he says vials. I'm assuming the vials of water will do. If not, I can empty them. 7 papyrus. Then this one's going to take a little math, so bear with me. But you're going to have to do 30 balls of wool, unless they stack. Do they stack? No, they don't. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13. So I could fit 13 in mine, which means I'm going to have to bank and come back. So I'm going to do that, buy the 30 more. Or not 30 more, 30 total. And then once I get that, I'll meet you back at this bank for the next step, which is getting Clue Hunter pieces. You do not get to see my bank pin, so I'm going to cut it here. As you can see by my bank, I now have the 30 balls of wool, the 7 papyrus, 5 vials, and 1 rope right there. So we're going to go ahead and get the clue hunter pieces. So what you'll need for that is your gold, the rope, a spade, and he says a few cakes. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring a little bit of everything, because a few is a relative term. So I have no idea what I'll need. So brought some bread, some crap food, and a bunch of cakes. So once I get to the place where you gotta dig, I will cut back and meet you in the video there where you need to be if you're following this. We're right here just northwest of Artie, by the warrior woman and this oak right here, and you go ahead and dig up. You get some sick kicks and some fresh gloves. So probably the two most important pieces of gear that you'll ever wear in this game. Oh, look at that. It's got like nice little trim right there. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and go. No, don't stop moving. You're wasting run energy. There should be a guy around here called Rosalo. I don't remember. And you're gonna go ahead and go to that guy. You're gonna buy a green man's ale from him, and then after we talk to that guy, you're gonna go ahead and start dwarf cannon. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to Rosalo, and I'll see you there. Found Rosalo. He only sells one green man's ale, and you only need one according to this guide. But I know my dumb ass is probably gonna drink one of them, so I went ahead and bought a second one in the case of me drinking it. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and move them down there away from my panic food. And I'm gonna go up here and start dwarf cannon. Dwarf cannon has been started. Went ahead and talked to that guy, and he's like, here, take railings and a hammer and fix stuff. But it's worth mentioning, I feel like now, that if you are following this as a guide, only go up to the part where it is Ice Mountain. And then once you get to that part, you're gonna go ahead and do something completely different. So I'll let you know. I just fixed the dwarf multi-cannon with the little toolkit. I went back to talk to him. He's like, now I need ammo. And he's like, go to Ice Mountain. But you're gonna be like, yeah, I'll do that, but later. And what you're gonna do, instead of doing what he asked you to do, we're gonna go ahead and go all the way up to Barbarian Assault right here. And once you get up there, we're gonna pick up planks for construction, because there's a plank spawn up there. So once I get up there, I will start the recording again. I'm not gonna meet anyone up there. I don't know why I keep saying I'm gonna meet you guys up there. I'm meeting no one. Also, while you're up here, you're gonna go ahead and unlock the Barbarian Assault teleport by going through all of his dialogue in the Barbarian Assault guide thing. I don't know how useful this will be, but it's probably gonna be pretty useful for like waterfall and the bear crawl getting back here. Or is it the bear crawl? No, the bar crawl. Whatever. Anyway, just go ahead and listen to what he has to say, or don't, if you are competent and know how to do Barbarian Assault already. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I'm done with this. Here are the plank spawns near Barbarian Assault. They're just right here, northeast of the bank and such. I finished the tutorial. So it says go ahead and just get planks until you hit the login limit. Or if there's no one collecting, like right now, it doesn't seem like there's anyone collecting. I've only tried like 2 worlds, but he said 150 maximum for now. Should be good for his guide. So I'm just gonna keep going through. I don't remember which world I just was in. Not that one. Perfect. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep collecting planks, and I'll see you in a bit. I went over 150 planks because I wasn't able to record at the time, so I thought I might as well just get extra planks. Can't hurt on an Ironman. And then I messed up the clip. I already have the bar crawl card. You just talk to that guard right there, or that guard right there. It doesn't matter. both give it to you, and you basically have to go around all of RuneScape drinking alcohol and getting hella turnt to prove you're a barbarian. You're going to go ahead and do the Waterfall Quest, which I believe the start is right there. And you're going to do the Waterfall Quest up to the part we have to go to the Gnome Maze. And there's a note that says to remember to read the book. Once I get to that part, I'll make another clip, so hopefully it's a little easier to understand because you'll have a visual and not just words. But anyways, I'll see you in the next clip where hopefully I will be at the part where I need to be and nothing bad has happened to me. I just got the book on Backstorian. It's in this bookcase in the upstairs part of this dude's house. You get washed downstream, you walk up here, and that's where you get the book. So you go ahead and make sure you read it. I don't know if you have to go through the pages, but I'm going to because it takes 2 seconds, so why not? And the next thing you're going to want to do is to go ahead and walk to the Gnome Stronghold, which, too far, which should be right there, or right here. That's the tree, but this whole place is the tree Gnome Stronghold. So just walk right up here to this Gnome Stronghold. Okay, so for the bar crawl in the Grand Tree, you go ahead and talk to Blurberry. He's right next to the barman on the first floor of the Grand Tree. The Grand Tree, like I said, is that center part of the tree in this whole Gnome Stronghold area. If you need to get cash, because I forgot I banked my cash. Oops. There's a bank just on the west side of there. So go ahead and talk to Burberry, and then he signs your card, and you take 0 damage because you're a boss. And Burberry's bar has been completed. And the next step is to go ahead and buy some dwell berries. So I will go to where you get those, and then I will see you there. Not much of a run. The place where you get dwellberries is right here, Heckle Funch. He's literally just 5 steps east of Blurberry. You go ahead and trade him and get some dwellberries. And then once you're done with that, you're going to want to go ahead and buy some bronze arrowheads. So I'm going to find those and cut back. I got the bronze arrowheads. That'll be the next clip. Because I forgot to do this part. You're gonna go ahead and buy items. We're still at Heckle Funch. You're gonna go ahead and buy items for a fruit blast. You're gonna need a pineapple, an orange, a lemon. Then it says lemon slice, so I bought another one because I don't entirely know if he meant to do that twice, but I figured I'll just get a second one. It's like 2 coins. And then cocktail shaker and a cocktail glass. And then once you're done with that, I'm going to show you how to get the bronze arrow tips in the next clip that I already recorded. The place where you get the bronze arrowheads is this guy, Golok. You just go up the ladder in the center, 1 more floor, and he's right here. You go ahead and trade him, and you go ahead and buy, it says 450 bronze arrowheads, 100 per world for 1 GP each. So I'm assuming once you get to 100, it'll probably go up. So I'm just going to do 100 per world until I get 450. Then on to the next step. So the next step, once you've bought all of the items for the fruit blast, is to go ahead and make your way over to Artie, which we were just there not too long ago. We're just going to go ahead and take that path to Artie. Then once you get there, you're going to want to start, or you're going to want to do Plague City. So I'll meet you at the quest start. And it's worth noting that in this quest you'll use your bucket of milk, chocolate dust, snape grass, a spade, the rope, and the dwellberries. You also need 4 buckets of water, but that is obtained during the quest, so you don't have to worry about that now. I am currently starting Plague City right here. There's the quest start. We just walked from there to there. There's a bucket spawn there. I took a bucket, hopped to worlds until I had 4, and then I filled them up there at the sink. And you also need that picture for the quest, so I went ahead and grabbed that. But yeah, you're gonna go ahead and want to do all of Plague City. And then that'll probably be it for this episode. I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been really long. I edited the first 2 in between the recording of this third one, and I find that I ramble a lot. So I'll try to keep the rambles to a minimum in the future uploads so they don't take as long, because like I said, some people might actually be using this as a guide. And if you are, that's great. You don't have to by any means, but go ahead. It's a really good guide. I actually took the time to read into it, and there's a bunch of stuff in it. It's very in-depth, and every time I think that he's doing something that I could do better, I look into it and he's right. So I've completely stopped second guessing anything on this guide, and I'm just following it blindly now. And that's just how it's gonna be. But anyway, thanks for watching episode number 3 of my walkthrough / guide of another guide of Hardcore Ironman. Take it easy, YouTube, and I hope you had a fantastic day.